Wednesday, middle of the week. I've forgotten I was vlogging, I think only for one little clip a little bit earlier on, showing my early start. So I'm a little bit out of it I think today. I don't quite know what I'm doing. I am just making some breakfast. I'm still in the, I do not know what I want to eat. Yesterday I had a green smoothie. Possibly that's what I should have had, but I didn't think of that. So instead I've made a sandwich with the tofurkey chicken, which I know is not the healthiest, but as I said, I really just didn't know what I wanted to eat. And I've been having that trouble for a while. I don't know if it's like something I usually have at this time of year. I know winter I always struggle a little bit more because a lot of things that I have in summer, like smoothies and stuff, I don't want in winter usually. But I had a successful one yesterday. I just didn't have protein powder in it and had the mango and it was delicious. And I actually added a green boost powder that I've got for the first time, and it said to build up, to just put a teaspoon in to start with. So I did that and it was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. So I'm just putting away breakfast stuff. I need to go to the shops, and it's like a big drama of which shop do I go to. It's mainly for groceries for Christy's birthday, but we're out of quite a few vegan things, like our mayonnaise now, aioli and things like that. Well, aioli comes from the health food shop. I'm not going to there, but I'm debating whether I go to the local supermarket or the one in town. Don't really want to go to the one in town, but they have more of the vegan stuff. But I kind of wanted to go to the chemist down there to look for some skincare as well that I'm out of, and that was the local shop. And I also wanted to go get some underpants for Christy because she said they're going missing. She's seems to have lost collections, downsized itself. So I wanted to do that for her as well. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have to hope that they have mayonnaise, but it's like, we kind of, the jar's nearly empty, guys. Put some mayonnaise on the sandwich so I know. I just can't remember if they have it there. I think they might have the mayonnaise, one of the mayonnaises. They don't have both. I was like, oh, could we like the garlic one too and use that one as a salad dressing? So decisions. I have done the dishwasher, but I've still got washing up to do. I don't want to leave the puppies. I don't want to go out, but need to. Anyway, I'll go my breakfast. Maybe I'm in one of those moods again. I think it's just the end of winter blues kind of things that I can suffer with a bit over winter, even though I hate summer because it makes my fibro worse. I don't know what it is about winter. I think it's just we don't do much either because it's cold out, so we don't sort of go. I mean, it's the same every winter. But yeah, I'm glad we only have a short winter here in Australia. I don't know how I would go in a longer winter because, yeah, maybe it's just here, there's not much to do. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to rave on about absolutely nothing, which is what I'm doing. So go Bricky, finish up my grocery list, and then I'll work out where I'm going to go to get these groceries. Just trying to get everyone organised. These guys are going for a walk with Nan and Pop while I'm going to get the groceries. rather tired, feet are sore. It was quite a long shopping trip for me because I, as you saw, went up to Big W, and then I went to the chemist, and then I went to the supermarket. I was able to miss a few hours, but I had to backtrack a few times as well. There was something I couldn't get, but I got most things on my list. And tomorrow after the doctors, I can try and go into the main part of town to go to the other shop and get the aioli that we haven't got yet. If not, then I said they could probably go on Friday, so we can probably get them later on. And I've just unpacked the fridge stuff. I finished unpacking the car. Had to take Christy's car again today because my car's still not ready. Hopefully soon. And of course I didn't have all my grocery bags, but I managed because I have this one that folds up in my handbag, which is actually a really big bag. And then I also bought one at Big W because I knew that I wasn't probably going to have enough. So I managed. And then like, I had things like potatoes and some of my fruit and veg, because they're already in the reusable bag, I should just leave them in that, and then I'll put them in the car, and then I'll put them into a bag. That bag, now that I've got home, so I would have probably I would have just bought another 1 or 2 canvas bags, but better to not, because we've got loads of bags at the moment. I need to go through, sort out what we want to keep, what we're going to use for donations and stuff. But anyway, finishing that, I'm going to have a cup of tea and have a rest, and then hopefully have enough energy to make a nice salad for lunch. I've got 2 beautiful butter lettuces today, and you guys know probably that I love butter lettuce. So I'm very excited to have a nice salad. One thing I did a bit of a quandary about is on the weekend, the kids are going to do their breakfast in their little surf shack that they're staying in. And I don't know if there is plates and crockery and stuff. And I don't, do you know those ones I just got rid of that dated? That would have been perfect for this weekend. They've already gone. But again, I can't keep things just for one-off, but obviously they only went a week ago. Not even, they went on Saturday. Did they only go on Saturday? No. Yeah? Yes, they only went on Saturday. So, could have kept them for an extra week, and I think I did dinner myself then, did I? No, I don't know what I'm doing. No, okay. Yeah, so I meant to check what bowls and stuff we have, because I'm sure we've got quite a few Halloween party supplies. Because that's pretty much the only time that we use disposable plates and stuff. Didn't buy any cutlery because I think we've either got some we can use, or I'll just take some from home. I'm not going to buy crockery, but I think we might, cutlery, but I think we might have some anyway. I did buy some bowls. I probably shouldn't have, because I forgot when I was down there. I've got biodegradable plates in the motorhome. I don't know where I got them from. They didn't have them in Woolworths. So I ended up buying just these nice deep bowls for their cereal. So don't like it, they're going to have to, but you know, whatever. Sometimes I guess you do things. But I did mean to check here, but even for cereal, I probably want a deeper bowl anyway. So that was my naughty eco thing today. I feel bad about it, but I don't know if you can recycle. I think the plastic we can recycle them. I'll make sure I take a bag and tell the kids to recycle all any plastic stuff they use. We'll do a little bit more. Anyway, I'm gonna get that cup of tea. I need a cup of tea. I needed water. I've had a big drink of water. Now I need a cup of tea. So excited to see the first mangoes. They're super expensive. If you've been here for a few years, you'll know it's tradition. I don't know why, some stupid tradition that I started. The first time I see mangoes, I will buy a mango for each of us, like the 3 of us who eat mangoes in the house. And then because they're so expensive, I will not buy them again now until the prices go down. But like that's just like a super special treat the first time I buy them. So, going to enjoy them when they're not quite ready. Probably over the weekend they'll be nice. That's exciting. It means mango season is coming. While my tea's brewing, I'll show you what I picked up at the chemist. I was mainly in need of a new oil and my day cream, so after a bit chewing and throwing, I decided I'm going to try jojoba oil. I usually get the Trilogy rosehip oil, and they've got a normal jojoba oil and then they have an Australian jojoba oil, so I thought, well, okay, I'll try the Australian one. I just got the small bottle of that to try it, and then I can decide whether I want this or go to my rosehip oil again. I looked at getting the jojoba day cream with SPF, but it was like $40. However, I think this is nearly 30 anyway. but I'm happy with this one, so I just went with this one. Maybe next time I'll try the other one, I don't know. And I'm sure I've had one of these before, but who knows where it's ended up. And because of my lips, I've had a lot of very, very badly cracked lips. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking it might be a fibro thing or somehow fibre related, because my lips have never, ever been so bad, even though I put, you know, chapstick on all the time. So I thought I might try this lip balm, because it'll probably have a bit more oil in it. Might even be just oil. Anyway. And then I saw this, and as you guys know, I'm minimizing my collection of makeup, but I thought that might be a nice little set to try. And there are the colors that I use, and that would just be like a perfect set I could use for every day. And I could use, you know, the darker colors to make it a little bit fancier. I thought it was a really nice little set. So, and all the sets I've got are pretty old now, and I'd say most of them would be past their, you know, 12 months expiry. So, and some are years old. So I got that. I think it was like $20 or something like that. Maybe it was 15. I can't remember. I didn't think it was too badly priced. I have got the docket. $17.95. And this was 20. That was 25, and the other one was 40. So, you know, half the price and probably about similar quantity. The other one maybe even had less. So. And this was a bit cheaper, I think, than the rosehip oil. But again, I didn't really look too close out. I thought I'd just try something different. I should have looked for a night cream. My skin's been really dry, and I don't quite know what the problem is. So my skin's been dry too. Yeah. Anyway, tea time. Hard going, but I'm getting there. As you saw, I've got the bench behind me pretty much cleared up, the groceries put away. I've got some here on the table that are going away on the weekend, so I'm going to take out the motorhome now, and some I'll probably pop in the, don't know, in the garage or in the spa room. Possibly in the spa room for now, just to get them out of the house, even though I've only got like 2 days to go. So they're washing up, and put on some dinner to cook for the puppies. Speaking of which, Rosie's back in her normal spot, and the boys are out there lying outside. How cute are they? They're so cute. I don't think I'm going to do too much more today because my back's sore again and my feet are quite sore. Feet are alright, but when I got up, they were really sore when I first got up. But anyway, been out and put the fridge on too in the motorhome. Motorhome's fairly done. Cameron just got to sort his tools out before I can make up the bed at the back. We decided we're going to kind of leave the bed made up, and then Kevin will have to work around it when he needs his tools. It's good in a way because it means we can use under the bed for storage, which we've been kind of doing anyway. And I'm thinking I might get some tubs maybe to put under there and then we could put our clothes into a tub, or we usually use bags. So I guess when it's only just a weekend, bags are fine, but I'm thinking maybe like longer term, if we're going longer, we could use some tubs, even if I had to put a rail across so it didn't slide. But nothing seems to slide out of there anyway. Anything we put in there has not slid out from under that spot. But yeah, it's good. And I'm going to put all the bedding from the top, the cab bed, over the cab bed. I'm going to put that into that plastic bag you might have seen on the table the other day. That's what, something came in that. The quilt that should have been a mattress topper came in that. And I thought I might use that for that bedding, because sometimes now there's going to be a few trips coming up, which is going to be Kevin and myself, and or one of the kids. It's a bit hard. It sort of doesn't really work having 4 of us in there, which is a bit of a shame. No one likes to sleep on that table bed. So that means Athena doesn't want, no, Christy doesn't want to share a bed. So that means the 4 of us can't go away. Probably unlikely that the 4 of us would want to go away anyway. But yeah, I thought I might just do that. And that way the weekends, so it's just Kevin and myself, we can just leave it up there like, but I don't know, maybe we'll just leave the bed made up. I don't know. I had thought I might bundle up. I've also got a third set for the table bed. Maybe I'll stick the table bed stuff in that and just leave the other bed made up or rolled the quilt down or something. I don't know what we're going to do with that space. if people stop coming away with this, but I think for a while we'll have one or the other come away. Then we're staying one night this coming weekend, and then we'll be coming away the next time when we go to the plant-based expo up at Gosford. And then Kevin and I are going by ourselves, and there's one other weekend scheduled. Maybe I can't have had to cancel that one. I might have had to cancel it. I think I did actually. So that's it until like next year. And we tend not to go away in January because it's school holidays and it's busy. I was going to find somewhere quiet, but we tend to have a break then, and we start again in February, and then I guess we'll see who comes. Because I've also got our Queensland trip, goes over 2 weekends, and then it's, what are we now, September? It's like 7, 8 weeks, I don't know, till we go to America. It's going to come around real quick. This is bizarre. I'm pretty sure it's a bee. It's a little stinger. I haven't sprayed fly spray or anything. And it's just appeared dead on the bench. How bizarre though. It wasn't there a few minutes ago. That is very strange. Well, what have I done for the last how many hours since I last spoke to you? I don't know, I went and picked up Christy at 3 o'clock. Come home, I've dished up the dogs' dinners, and there's also some still in the pot. For tonight, I've cooked pumpkin in the air fryer, and I'm doing pasta now. Just this red lentil pasta. I make pumpkin pasta bake, the one I sort of kind of invented. I think Athena might have kind of invented it. I don't know. Whatever. It's just throw things together and bake it. It's just pasta, pumpkin, tomatoes, the pasta sauce, and cheese, I think. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten my own recipe. It's great, isn't it? I can't remember anything else in it. I think that's all it was. There's not much of an invention. Well, I remembered to say goodnight again. Anyway, beautiful lighting. I look a bit scary. Anyway, I was a good girl. Look what I did. I did all the washing up. And I even dried like the pots and stuff and put those things away. I just left a few things there to drip dry, but I actually dried some things and put them away so I could get like the pressure cooker away and things like that. So this bench is almost tidy. I'm obviously pretend it's laundry, water to take upstairs, and I think I left a container there. But that's it. Everything else is done. I've wiped down all the benches. That's very good. Everyone else has gone up to bed. But it's only 8:45 now. I just wanted to get it done. I felt so bad. Again, I can't remember when I last vlogged, but about 5 o'clock, I got hit with a really bad headache and really like achy legs and really quite bad. Now that is the time I take my second lot of Lyrica for the day, so I don't know whether this Lyrica is really worn out and then I take the next dose and then it takes a while to kick in. You know, that could exactly be what it is. And it's happened the last few nights. It's not usual. This is just a recent thing. I'd have to monitor, I guess, and see. But yeah, because, you know, a few hours later, like in the morning, I'm feeling okay now. So maybe that's just what's happened. That the ick has worn right off. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, I'm heading off to bed. I've nearly finished the book I'm reading at the moment. And I don't know how much video I got today, so it's going to be a short one. I don't think it's going to be a particularly long one, because I certainly didn't vlog much this afternoon when I was out for much of the morning, but hopefully it's enough to be a kind of interesting vlog for you guys. I tried to film more out and about because I've been requested to share a bit more of sort of the outside beyond the house, so I tried to do that today. But other than my own, so it's a bit awkward. I think it's more awkward to vlog when you're on your own. When you're with someone, I find it easier, which is funny enough. Did that make any sense? I don't know. I'm gonna go to bed. So I don't think making any sense. And I probably won't see you guys tomorrow. I don't think I'll vlog. I may, but I don't know. I'll see. But I'll be certainly vlogging on Friday and over the weekend. So you can share our weekend with us. So good night. Bye.